Heyo everybody, my name's Kuuribro. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Wild Blind Super Nuzlocke Rewind. It's raining, which is kind of an indicator of my general mood and disposition this week. I have been fighting with a complete inability to stream for at least 7 days now. Like, something is eating up the bandwidth in my apartment, in my neighborhood, my upload speed, I don't know what it is. My ISP says there's no problem, even though there very clearly is a problem. My tech support guy was on screen share with me, which is more than any tech support guy's ever done, and completely, like, understands where I'm coming from with it. But, like, I haven't been able to get any real progress in Xenoblade or Hat in Time, or even start Danganronpa. And it's getting to me. It's so frustrating. And it's hot as hell, which isn't helping either. So I have beer because, not because I'm relying on it, but because it's a happy drink and I enjoy the taste. And it loosens me up a little bit because that's what alcohol's good for. So I apologize if there's any gas that goes on in this session right here, because I'm just gonna keep drinking it. Oh, damn it. Damn it. You're adding to my stress already, game. How dare you? I'm trying to take just a nice getting started sip, and you immediately throw fish at me and make me miss it. I'm still doing the fishing thing, catching myself up through the cities. I'm here in, what's the next one? Lavere City. I could catch a Poliwhirl in here. That's cool. Is Poliwhirl one of those ones that no, Poliwhirl evolves with a Water Stone. Then I could get Poliwrath. Another fighting type might not be bad at all, considering that Blet's a little bit on the weak side. But of course I have to kill this one. I will catch whatever comes up next. Swapped out my team a little bit, replaced it with a bunch of 48s again, except for Oomph. I wanted to keep one of my higher mons, just because, you know, I felt like it. So he's gonna serve me well right here. Knock this. That was a flying type. Why did you start off with a ground move? You know what? You're a dumb, wild Pokemon. You don't use logic in the things you're putting together. You probably just stepped in some dirt and then it, like, all over my bird. And that's really what happened? So just be poisoned for me now. Yeah. There we go. You heal yourself back up there, Oomph. Knock that Poliwhirl dead. Gain a boost of 810 experience. Alright. Let's try this again. Go for Fishy numero uno. Not taking my hand off of the A button this time when I take a sip. Does rain increase the chances of fish biting? Because that was a much faster, like, catch rate than I've had in the past. What is this thing? Basculin? I've never in my life seen one of these. The zap that it made makes me almost think that it would be an electric type. Or it could have just been a hiss. I don't know. There's nothing visually that makes it look like an electric. I want to throw a quick ball, but I'm very worried about leaving Talkie out against something that is its equivalent level. It might have some crazy one-shot to kill it. Then again, everything else I have is crazy overpowered, so I think I have to try. Pokeballs. Do I have any quick balls left? Did I ever actually buy more? I did not, so it doesn't matter anyways. Okay, well, if that's the case, there's no point in this. Dunce, get out there, will paralyze you, and then we'll see what we can do from there. Soak. Okay, so that's the thing that turns them water type. I don't know, like, that's a really weird move. I guess you can use it to, like, set up another Pokemon you have to get a super effect, or if you have a Mon that, like, knows something that's super effective against water, maybe? Or you can use it to take away an opponent's stab damage on their moves, I suppose. Does it get rid of a double typing? Does it make it just a singular water? Does it replace the first typing they have with water? It's such a niche thing. I don't totally understand it. Glare. Oh, I have the Rocky Helmet, too. You know what? That might work. I could just leave Dunce out here for a while and let him hurt himself on me. which might be a better idea than trying to hit him with one of my other Mons, who are all super powered. You haven't shown me you have something crazy yet, so I'm gonna put back out Talkie. Maybe Talkie can poke at you just a little bit. Aqua Tail. How did you first see? Oh my, what? It wasn't a super effect, it wasn't nothing. What the? What was that? That was just a normal ass move, and you did that one-shotted me? Okay. I was very worried about Talkie's survival in general. Talkie had awful defenses, awful HP, just not very good stats all around. I put a lot of time off screen into super training it to give it those defenses, and it wasn't raising at any type of, like, admirable rate. So, thanks, I guess, Basculin, for just removing that concern from me for forever. Still sucks that I won't be able to keep something that can use Fly in my party for convenience. But I guess I just can't have nice things. Just use Roost and Glare for a while. I am absolutely gonna let you just hurt yourself until the timer balls work in my favor. Fast forwarding now. It's gonna be wonderful, considering, you know, he's paralyzed too, so that's gonna fuck with me sometimes. Why couldn't you have used Soak on Talkie? Why do you have to actually hurt me? Stay in the ball. Good, good. All right, the amount of damage you were doing on Dunce, despite being like more than 10 levels below you, I'm expecting something that has some crazy high attack stat. Water. Red and blue Basculin usually do not get along, but sometimes members of one school mingle with the other school. So red and blue, is that a male-female like coloration difference? Give a nickname, absolutely. All right, so the blue one is male. Basculin. There we go. I'm gonna call Basculin Bitchelin. So I'm subtly insulting him every time I say his name. But like, I didn't actually use a curse word. All right, Bitchelin. Get over to that box, I'll check you out in a moment. And the moment has arrived. What do we have here? Okay, Basculin, you can just straight up replace Talkie. No, not Dunce. Back in here, Dunce, you're worth way more than that thing. And Talkie. You were fun while it lasted, you little asshole bird, but like, fucking god, there was like 40 special defense. 48 defense at level 34, and that's with like half of your special your EVs, half your EVs maxed out. All right, that's just, it wasn't gonna happen. Chatter's an awesome move. You were not staying alive. Bitchelin, what do you got? An attack of 75, a special attack of 69, a speed of 83, and your defenses are at 50 a pop. This brand new catch has more defenses than Talkie did. But they're still its worst stats by far. I don't like. Powers up moves of the same type as the Pokemon. Adaptability. So you're saying that I just get extra increased stab damage? Is that it? That's a really weird way of saying just stab damage does more. You're even taking out of your defense and putting it to speed. This is the worst thing. This is the worst nature. You have Aqua Tail, Soak, Crunch, and Takedown. Those moves aren't even very good. But I caught you. I have to keep you. Good lord, I hope this thing evolves into something that has at least the modicum higher defenses. All right, let's do it. I'll do that. Fuck, I gotta take back out Talkie so that I can fly back to Lumio City. I can't remember all the names. I'll come back to you guys once I'm back to where I was, or where I think I was inside that horrible den of depravity. You know, I walked right past this door when I was coming through here in the first place. I remember visually seeing it was here, but not registering it was something I could go through. So we're gonna do this. See what's... I forgot to fucking put Talkie back. Okay, we're back. So it looks like there are a handful of fights in here. Something that's less than useless to me. I suppose I can sell them for some cash. Trash can is empty. Why would you put it here? Tantalizingly at the end of a hallway if it's just gonna be empty. And why does this laboratory have such a sparse military-style bunker in it? Bitchelin, you up first. I don't even care about maxing you out on the affectionate shit this time. Where's he? I should have got the lucky egg off of Talkie. I don't care. I'm not going back out again. I'm not. I can catch it up off screen later with grinding if I absolutely need to. We're just doing this. You took off Team Flair's awesome suit. You didn't want to get it all wrinkled, eh? They're not even gonna fight me. Want to lie down and take a nap? Think you can use this TM? No? Why would I want to? Can I? I can heal my Pokemon here. Moving on with my life. Don't have time to continue to be disgruntled here. That's not right. I remember that's not right. Have to stick to the left-hand side. I have to finish my proper exploration of this place. Otherwise, I'm gonna get myself lost and miss things. Okay, so already checked out this stuff. This is to the left. I remember going down this path. Okay, this is familiar to me. And from here, I think I take this thing. Yes, this lets me step through these and come down here to this teleportal. Here we go. This is where I was. All right. My timer says 12 minutes. What I've had happen in that time is catch a Pokemon, had something get killed, a lot of frustration, and back to where we are. I'll let this episode run a little long, or maybe I'll cut some shit out. I don't know. There's research material on the bookshelf. The king was proud of the technology he'd used to bring Kalos prosperity, but he couldn't help but use it in a way that had never been intended. AZ, the man who was king, disappeared. I feel like I'm starting at the end of this story. The king couldn't escape war with those who targeted a wealthy Kalos. The war grew so violent and ugly, the king was forced to send his own beloved Pokemon into battle. That's this one. The king's name was Az, and he was both the beginning and the end. He used technology unlike any seen during that era to unite Kalos for the first time. There's research. Az had a younger brother. It is said he led a legion of greedy souls who wanted to seize the Kalos region. His dark intention was to make it his own, but when he saw how Kalos had been ravaged by the war, he took the weapon his brother created and he buried that weapon deep underground. The king's younger brother told his progeny the location of the ultimate weapon and died. That is something to be used by sophisticated powers, not humans. Human beings must create a world where such a weapon is unnecessary. That sounds like a really, benevolent thing for somebody with dark intentions to just come out and say. I'm pretty sure this is a fucking fairy tale. When Az, the man who was king, vanished, it took the key to the ultimate weapon. That is the item required to activate the weapon. Full of sorrow, Az built the ultimate weapon. I'm definitely reading this in reverse. When he did this, he left the following words. What's wrong with bringing something you love back into this world? Without my beloved Pokemon, no other Pokemon have meaning. But, okay, this is talking about... This one talked about war, this one talked about Az, this one defined who Az was. Up here, we're talking about him building the weapon that he later bit. I'm so confused. Over the ages, people and Pokemon worked alongside one another and created many things. As a result of this, a leader appeared among the humans. That leader sought to produce even more goods. Increased production of goods created a gap between the haves and have-nots. So this is the beginning of the story. Rare candy. Cool. When I was young, I went on a journey around Kalos with my Pokemon. I reached out to help those suffering because they had nothing. At first they were grateful, but eventually they began to take my help for granted and demand more and more. Will fools like these people consume the Kalos region? This world is stable and secure, so the people of The population of people in Pokemon continues to increase unabated. There's a limit to the amount of money and energy the world is capable of producing. Either everything is lost or only a handful is saved. That's something best not left to man. I must use a tool of a higher power. These are Lyssandra's notes. There's a report on the desk. When I was young, I went on a journey around Kalos with my Pokemon. Oh, you're saying the same thing. Really? I'm gonna check the last one just to be triple sure. Yeah, same thing. Okay, cool. So we spent all that time getting to a place that just had a little bit of story time. Take me somewhere cool. That's not cool. I guess that means that I have to go back to the beginning and take myself through that yellow portal, right? That's about the only thing left that I haven't done here. That shouldn't be too bad. There should be a shortcut back there somewhere around here. There we go. We'll hop through here. Hop down here. Come and use this yellow portal. You know, the one that's specially marked. Wait, are you for fucking... I'm gonna have to look up where that goddamn elevator key is, aren't I? Alright. This looks like an area I might not have been to before, so I'm gonna port through this. Yes, okay, there's a thinger here. Hyper potion. Okay, good. And then from here... you see what happens if I come down through... Okay, cool. And then that's just the way out. All right, so this made my way to a little corner of the area that we hadn't explored yet, and it must be down here. Bitchelin. No, really, I understand. It's only natural to be jealous of a suit as silent as mine. Jealousy is not the emotion I would say I'm feeling right now, Mr. Grunt, who again only has the one Pokemon like I complained about last time. You're a waste of my goddamn time. I will destroy you. I have Nidoran with me now. You may think that's a bad idea because I'm ground, but guess what? Everybody here knows what's gonna happen to you. What's really gonna happen here is that you're part poison and I'm part poison, so all of your good moves aren't gonna do shit on me. And I am gonna be able to just reach up with my lightning fingers and grab you by the toesies and just rip you down from the sky. I'm taking out my frustrations on you, Mr. Golbat. Do it, Nidoran. Kill it. That's good, that's good. Make it suffer. Make it regret the last few moments it has on this earth. It's biting you out of frustration. It doesn't know what else to do. You healed back more from its venom than it was able to damage you. One less bat in the world. Nidoran got that much. Bitchelin got that much. Defeated the Flare Grunt. Go down on your knees and say things that'll make you feel better. Could have taken that a lot dirtier than I did. I was so tempted to. I hate to break it to you, but you're better off just giving up. You really have to look good in a suit to be considered for Team Flare. You know what, mister? Just, why don't you just... I'm gonna break your kneecaps with a baseball bat. You people have no concept of self-reflection whatsoever. Sure does feel good to let loose every once in a while. Spying on people's holocatcher conversations get boring pretty quickly after all. Not only that, you're spying on people. Oh my god. You could be spying on intelligent conversations and actually making yourself smarter, but no. No, I bet you just use it to listen to people chatting about their dumb teachers because you think it's funny. Okay, Toxicroak, Toxicroak, Toxicroak. This is fighting poison, if I'm not mistaken. That should mean that Nidoran's ground will be super effective against it. I'm gonna bet on that again. Right, I was told a suggestion for TMs for Nidoran that's better than what I ended up using. I'm gonna do that after this fight. You did this last time too. You gave yourself a bunch of nasty plots, but you never actually followed through on it. So I'm gonna Earth Power. Don't you dare pull something crazy out. Good. That's what I wanted to happen. Bitchlin gets some XP. Nidoran gets some more health back. We good. Team Flare Grunt sent out a Lipard. Okay, so you're part dark. I don't want to just rely on Nidoran here. If you're part dark, that means that Bled has a real good chance of doing you some serious damage. Assuming you don't kill him, please don't kill him. Night Slash, don't. Good. Okay, Bled. Use the fake out. Just get that little bit of free damage right off the bat. That's not a little bit. That was significant. This Lipard has nothing for defenses whatsoever, does it? You're super dead now. Way to beat Bled. Heal yourself up too, because why not? Bled gets some good XP. Nidoran gets XP. Team Flare Grunt falls on her butt. My Pokemon like to let loose once in a while every time too. I don't know. Well, hey, at least she was glad to be beaten. In a battle, I mean. Forget worrying about tomorrow. At least she seems to have a decent outlook on life. Okay, Pokemon. Nidoran. I'm gonna do this before I finish this one. Summary. You currently have Venoshock, Toxic Spikes, Thunderbolt, and Earth Power. You guys suggested that I drop the Venoshock and I give her back Poison Jab since her attack is your concerns were valid. Her attack is a full 26 points of her special attack, and she's already got Thunderbolt and Earth Power relying on the special attack. So I need something to let her use those big beefy arms of hers. You were correct to make that suggestion. I'm gonna do that for you right now. Item, use. Where's that Poison Jab? I know I had Shadow Claw. When did I get Shadow Claw? Ghost move. Critical hits, man. Lamori. I should probably give that to somebody. Poison Jab. Yes, teach Poison Jab to Nidoran. Yes, replace a move. Get rid of the Venoshock. Good. Nidoran learned Poison Jab. Okay, let me back out now. I'm also just gonna take a real quick peek in that bag again and see who I can give Shadow Claw to, because that's a pretty good move. I don't remember grabbing that. Charge Beam increases special attack. Will-o'-the-wisp can't use that. False Swipe, Low Sweep. Lowers the target speed stat. No thanks. I seem to have gotten a good chunk of moves since the last time I was in here. And where'd that go? Shadow Claw. It's only Nidoran that's able to learn it here. Payback, Rock Polish, Thunder Wave, Gyro Ball. Jab, Rest on Rock Smash, Nature, Power Punch. Hitting a target raises the attack stat. Well, that's a little bit too weak for that. Confide, Fly Surf, Facade, Frost Breath. Yeah, Nidoran and Dunce can both learn Flamethrower. I don't have a good fire user right now. This may leave the target with a burn. You know what? Dunce actually could use that Flamethrower. I don't think he's much on the special, but he does have that extra little, his move, his Serene Grace. So, like, yes, I can glare things if I just want to straight up paralyze them. Or I could Flamethrower them for a little while and see about giving them, like, just reducing their physical attack. I also heard that Drill Run is not getting a boost from his Serene Grace for the critical hits, which is a little bit of a shame. But his special attack is not that much lower than his regular attack. Like, this is a fair move to give him. Let's get rid of Drill Run then. Lord Dunce is gonna be my fire boy. Okay, cool. And at 25 minutes of episode and 32 minutes of recording, I'm gonna call this one a done here. Thank you, people, for watching. The like button is below. Please do hit it because it really does help, I'm told. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Share the series around with anybody you know who may like Pokemon. And next time, we'll hop into this her door, which I'm gonna go ahead and bet has the elevator key in it. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Bye-bye.